to Final Fantasy 16. I hope everyone's ready for another 2-hour stream, or for a 2-hour video if you watch this in the live stream thing. After the fact, that is. But, we still had weird silence from the Spherical Echoes. Yeah, we still have a bunch of missions to do, and we still have some bounties to do. If I remember, there's still some I haven't even, like, picked up. Oh, no, yeah, it's just the dragon, and another thing I haven't found the location of yet. Another S tier, though, and it's called the Breaker of Worlds, so that'll be fun. Whenever the fuck I find the Breaker of Worlds. World map. So much shit all over the map. Alright, let's do this one. Because it's the only thing that's up here, over in, like, this area. Also, it's Wade, so we'll get to see what's happening over at Eastpool.
I heard the Guardians saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
The victuals Martha said are more than enough for me.
What are the victuals? Like scraps, I assume? I mean, to be fair though, she is making them grow Gashel greens, which don't sound good for people, like deer crackers. You know, like in my dear friend Koshitan, I wouldn't want to eat a deer cracker. I gotta make sure I don't like miss anything on these maps. Giant section here, something could be. But I don't think there is. Alright, let's go check Wade. How you doing, man? You people don't seem super
Lord Rossfield.
hyped about farming, even though it's fun.
A delivery from Martha.
Keeps you fit. You fuck up dirt, and then you water dirt for a long time.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields.
Oh, yeah?
They'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity
I'm sure you've
as
been
we do.
fine.
It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in.
The Horde.
They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Perfect timing,
I thought
man.
we'd have more time.
Finish this sentence
Gather
for
the
him.
men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
horde?
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men?
Yeah.
They don't wish to see Eastpool saved. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
No, he's asking you to
Do you
fight.
think we trusted you? Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Yeah, exactly. You should be fighting for it, not dying.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place. Eastpool.
Yeah.
This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it.
What are you gonna do? Let some government official take over your
I'm
life?
right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything.
Like they don't make billions.
Homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves?
Or are you gonna
Or
fight
will
with a
you
frying
fight
pan?
like free men and women?
They look pretty resigned. Hey!
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
Yeah, she's not being a little bitch like
Free
him.
men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Yeah, goody. We should train them before they get sent to, like, slaughter.
Thank you, Martha.
Yeah, that was really helpful.
Don't mention it.
I don't think he could have given as good a
Just promise
speech.
me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Good. Ugh.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rosfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square.
So you're gonna pin them.
The place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
But one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. But you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Yeah, I got it.
And let you have all the glory.
Yeah, I got it.
They're here.
Then you know what you must do. We work together. Everyone
Fighting
playing
these
their
like fighting
part,
an earthquake.
each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on. For Azaria.
Mind you, that's not impossible.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
You know, our world could end up like this too. We could be put back to like swords and shit.
The calm before the storm.
Oh, goblins just randomly appearing in front of me.
And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
There we go. These guys are nothing. Especially compared to Svarog. Get him on the ground. Ooh, that was new. Kill one bird. Oh wait, these are raptors. Kill one lizard. Oh, that increases how hard they hit whenever you're like slashing at them. Okay, so that's still good against like single target enemies. Huh. That's good to know.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Kind of like charging
Lord
up the
Rosfield,
fucking lightning
of
bolt
plan.
things.
What is it?
What?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back.
Damn, there's a lot.
No. Let them finish
If that's
the
how
job.
many I was facing, there's still
You
a
stay
bunch
here
more
too, Sir
around here.
Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl.
Yeah, I got it.
Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May
Yeah,
the Founder
I got it.
protect you.
Don't you worry about me, man. I got my dog.
Not here.
I think if any time's the correct time to call a fucking bird in the middle of this, it's right now.
Come to tell me an Akashic Curl's heading towards the rest? Get yourself down there. We can handle things here.
Alright. I just figured you had something else to say. Okay, so it's to the right. What a pretty waterfall. That one too.
Come on.
Waterfalls are nice.
Faster.
Kind of wish I could go like
Time to
to
fight.
a waterfall again, but I don't have any near me, so I can't. At least not that I know of. Or like maybe fishing, but I need to get a fishing license. Ugh.
You deserve a rest.
Questination nearby. Come out, Kuro. Come, kitty.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
Nope. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I like that it holds it in the stagger because of how much damage it does. And then this last one will freeze time again. Dead. 60,000 damage. Destroyed that. Holy shit. That thing has like 100,000 health or so, at least. Maybe a little bit more.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Nice fade to black transportation to Eastpool instead of me actually having to teleport there myself. Love little slice of life things like that. And it goes straight to a cutscene nicely too.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
The Curl is dead.
Thank the Founder for that.
I have its whisker to prove
And
it.
for you,
Nothing
my lord.
else on it's useful.
We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it.
Yeah.
We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you.
Could you imagine being in a
You
world
brought
where
us
if you
together.
killed something, it just
Showed us what it
automatically
means to
skinned
fight
itself?
for what you hold dear.
And
We
like,
never had
it
nothing
just
to call
had a
our
bunch of
own
drops,
before.
the skin, it's me, and any other extra stuff it
Didn't know
has.
what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really
It's so
do.
convenient.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours. to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come
Nice.
on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
Yep.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity
They're
on
the
Bear's
citizens of
plight,
Eastpool.
and I believe if he were still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
Yeah, I think so too.
I shall remain here, my lord.
Considering
what I
how
can to
bears
help
used to
rebuild
be
the village.
respected.
After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself
How
an
many years
Eastpoolian
ago
if
in
I
this
didn't pull
world
my
now?
weight.
Like what, 20?
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
Eastpudlian.
But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Eastpudlian.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance.
Oh, yeah?
I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Wait, can't you not pay me here? Since you're here?
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together?
No.
Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I
How could I
forget?
forget?
No idea.
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there
Well, I
have
could
been
take
more
it.
than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender.
But if you do that, you've already
Every
lost.
time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield.
Yeah.
I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I hope so.
I'll do my best.
Nice, and I can just fast travel to Martha. Rekindle the flame. Fire's such a good, like, magical, symbol in fantasy, I feel. Like, how I have a, like, reincarnation thing that goes on in one of my, worlds that I've built for, like, an RP thing. I've been thinking of making it into a like D&D thing I do with my buddies, but anyways, that's not important right now. Like, one of the religious sects has an afterlife where it's like heaven, but there's like a giant fire that you can like walk into and be reincarnated from once you've gotten tired of peace. But there's also like a different I forgot what I made the hell like. I forget if it was cold or if it was like tiered layers of hell, like a fucking hell of a boss kind of thing, where it has the rings of hell, which is a cool concept, and I feel like that's probably, I might have combined them, but I need to like check on my notes and stuff on it. But like, using elements and stuff is such a cool way to symbolize shit. I don't know why that You just made me remember that.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
Yeah.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
Danke.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
Yeah, you fucking wanted them to do it.
I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not
But
even
not hidden away.
Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Oh yeah, why?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In
Yeah?
fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about
So she was
who'd
before
been buying
Sid.
up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the
'Cause you're
cheeky
like-minded.
arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
That's funny. Sounds like
Told
Sid.
me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison.
What if he did?
Do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were.
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right
It's
around
good to have
the
a
time
solid
Owen
thing to
became
live
Archduke.
for, like that.
Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier
Well, he was
one's
a king.
ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is
Yep.
why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right.
That I have some
aye.
lofty goals
And if
to
we
fucking
don't manage
complete.
it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty
I forgot what
stomach
killed his
neither.
father.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Ooh, level up. Yeah. 41. Martha's Rest signboard. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe, what with them and us and all the others all crammed in together.
Now you have room.
They were good lads, though. I'll miss not having them around.
Complains about them being here, then complains that you'll miss them having around. They're nearby, though. You can walk to them, even.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin.
Good workout, but,
Nearly done.
you know. Everybody needs to get their steps in every once in a while. Though I've been looking at ways to take less steps. I've been looking at, like, electric motors. I mean, electric wheels and stuff. Like skateboards and bikes, and I noticed that rollerblades are pretty shit electric. There's nothing super special about them, comparatively, between the three. And I guess that might be unfair to them, but
What's happened?
doesn't mean they're any better than I'm saying they are.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
They're not expensive,
Yes.
at least.
Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the
Randala.
contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What kind of favor?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that.
I noticed a lot of
I
them go
just
for the
need you to
same
go
like
over to the
technique
caravans and
boards
ask
to
how
do
long
though,
we have
which is
until the
stupid.
bearers
Their
arrive.
batteries should be on your ankle
Find
or
out
something.
exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive.
Should
I
be
owe
a
you
battery
one.
on your ankle and like a drive shaft down to your. I mean, like the power is just transferring down to drive shafts on your feet themselves directly to the wheels. I don't see why they're made with everything like on the bottom of a shoe. You have an entire boot's worth of space whenever you're working with a rollerblade, because that's what most of them like do.
Well met.
They're like full blades that go up to your ankle, and maybe like a little up your ankle, but preferably not too high, because some people like me have just huge calves that can't fit in them. Alright, good. I got his stuff.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
But what? What's happening?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead.
I like these two.
Prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
Damn.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
El, what's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
The military-industrial complex is truly a thing to worry about. It's quite
But I
pricey.
thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over.
Just some bad
The
luck from you
Consortium will
guys.
have to sell
Someone's
these
spying
bearers
on you.
eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
How kind. Meet
I
me at the
could be.
checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting.
You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free
Why not
these
Theo, then?
bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, okay. He needs to
Oh, and that's
go ahead
me,
and
is
do
it?
that.
Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium.
Don't worry, I
They've
got
been doing
her.
their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
Yeah. It's up to
You're
her.
right. It's what she wants
If you have
now.
no say in her
If
opinion,
El's off
then
fighting for
you
the
know
cause,
it's
I
what she
should do
wanted.
my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off.
Or maybe you do
she
have
won't
something to
consider
say
her
in it.
prospects. Someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'll protect your sister, don't worry.
All right. To Randalar, then. We'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
God, there's so much in here. This vast fucking desert. Oh, look at those birds up there.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
They'll let you through when they feel like it. Because they don't care about you. Like how the other song goes. You know? I like the Chocobo songs. It's actually pretty nice.
Alright.
It's catchy. Knock. Howdy. What, are they following me? Fuck off! There we go. Bloody hides. I figured they were still following me because she looked scared. But I thought they'd just fuck off by the time I got to her. Alright.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Let's do these fuckers.
Here they are now.
If it's a bunch of bandits when I turn around. Okay, good.
I did.
You better.
It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You asshole.
The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done.
It's called thinking.
How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
Oh shit.
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money
yeah,
for bearers,
there should be more
for the
land.
knackers' yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay.
That does sound unusual.
Sounds
no
good
matter,
too.
Then. If they've already left our
Sounds like they're being
shores,
treated better than they are here, at least.
Allow me to withdraw
like
my
fucking
interest.
Pets.
And with it, my
Slave
interest in joining
animals.
your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
They're treated like dirt here, man.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried?
Yeah, you tried though.
I did.
Can't blame yourself for that.
And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Gilded cage, but not freedom.
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head.
What?
Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and
fuck
fast.
yeah, let's go fight a dragon.
Theo.
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive.
Don't worry, I think I can take
I'll
a dragon
gather
as
some
long
men
as
and
it's
join
not
you
level
there. Just
60.
Make sure he's safe.
I hope I don't have to farm to get up to be able to fight Svarog.
I'm coming.
This is the closest. There's also this area over here, which is new. Am I going the right direction? No, I can't jump off that cliff. I have to go this way. Oh yeah, Draco's Deep, this place that we cleared out for him. Stab him in the... Cut off his leg. Honestly, they're so thin. I probably could just, with a single stab, cut off that leg. Who the fuck's here? I see no dragon. You alright, guys?
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
Alright.
We led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the
That's a
whole
good idea.
area is flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Yeah, don't worry, I got him. Torgal's always with you. What do you mean? Wait, did they point the other direction and I'm being stupid? No, it's definitely this way. Bird! For speed. What's funny is that I can just, like, go to other side missions while this is happening, too. Imagine being drop-kicked by a bird just a bunch of times. Also, it's weird I can't shoot off of this thing. I want to fight a fucking dragon!
Straight home now. Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Like, eat this! Fuck yeah. Killer combination. Where's fucking Theo?
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
I feel like it already found him, considering he was
like
withdrawing it over here. Fuck yeah.
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
I should be able to take it though. This way I can't escape. Shit. It's a dragon, I can't go fucking easy on it. Earth shatter it. Spear through its fucking face. I can't believe I let it get up from fucking stagger before I did that. I didn't think it was going by so fast. It's pissed. Fuck. Dive. Yeah, you're feeling fucking tired now, aren't you, you big fucking lizard? Shit, potion. It's time to charge it. Breakthrough. I like that it falls directly in front of me for this. That way I can just shoot like this. Because that rock thing does so much damage to dragons. It's fucking awesome. Oh, and it's still just not enough for that giant fire dragon I have to kill still.
Clive? Theodore.
At least not in a reasonable amount of time to do on a stream. No. No.
We have to get you out of here.
Theo.
I
think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Cid, for finishing what I could not.
No.
For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Theodore, no. Get out of here.
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you.
You need to get out of here before you turn too. Jesus. Ooh. Are we making a revelation that you can cure?
Take care of my sister. Theodore.
Whoa.
Wait.
He still has a little bit of control.
Bye. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, stop her. There's nothing there for you. He's gone. It's sad. She had to watch it happen too.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
I'm not sure about that. I think I should stay with you since you're standing by a cliff.
True bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that.
Yeah.
His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
What a hero.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life?
Yeah, he cared about you the
most. I never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
Yeah.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could...
After 15 years they
mine.
did that? What the fuck?
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time.
How hard are
much
these brain
easier
people
my life might have been
brainwashed?
if I had allowed Theo to be
Sorry,
taken.
damn people.
And devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise.
You weren't.
He said it himself.
Yep.
That he had always been grateful to you for saving him. And that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another.
Like family.
You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together. And you always would have.
Truly supported each other.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
It's good to cry. And you should. Especially over someone so important to you.
I know Theo wanted me to move on. But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that.
Yeah.
So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles
So bearers
to
can turn
faces,
too.
just like we always
They
have.
just last longer.
And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
Like
I've made a choice
chocobos.
of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then.
You know they remade like Final Fantasy VII. I wonder if they'll remake the even earlier games as well, like the first one. Reduce Scarlet Cyclone's cooldown time by 3. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Oh, the caravan sideboard. I'm getting a lot of stuff in my chambers. I'm noticing. I should have opened the local map. Yeah. So that's what's over there. Cedra's weft. Cedra's thread. We should make a tombstone or something for him. How the fuck am I gonna get in there? Without making the wrong turn. It's not that far, it should be fine. I'm so glad those dogs don't hear me go. Oh, that was probably pitchy on the mic. Sorry, guys. Yeah, never mind. This worked out fine.
Thanks, Cal.
I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't just slug onto something. That might do most of them. Oh shit, that killed me? I thought I was on the fucking edge of it. Oh my god. Can't believe that fucking killed me.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright. I should do push-ups for that. Fucking ugh. Whew. Nothing like getting the blood flowing to the head to not fuck up again.
You deserve a rest.
Come back here, you fucking asshole.
Soil and stone.
I'm so annoyed that it didn't let me turn all the way around for this guy. Die, you fucking annoyance.
That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now.
They made it a little too easy by taking away the enemies that you actually killed. And whenever you return to them, they're all fucking gone. Alright, let's go turn these into Owain. Get that cool science shit.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
You should have.
So, is it good news or bad?
It's good. Here you go, 3 of them.
Yeah.
I just died once.
Brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away!
You better. Fucking. Ugh. Reusing old technology is always good.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
Ooh. So that's what that was supposed to be.
Again, Sid.
I was wondering if it was
I
like an
ain't about to let
elevator or
your
something.
good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room?
You could just buy a bigger.
The new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal.
Stretchy metal. Spring steel.
Well,
if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it. I promise.
So he just keeps expanding my satchel by making it stretchy, stretchy, stretchy.
What do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it.
You crazy
Learned it.
scientist.
And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway.
Yeah, but it's useful for more than satchels.
That's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
I like how the, kind of sounds like NASA's new reforming metal, kind of. You add heat to it and it reshapes itself. Further increase consumable inventory space. By how much, though? Inventory maxed. I wonder if I'll have another mission for me, though. For more science shit. Ooh, now I can hold 8 and 5 high potions. With 2 Ds. World map. Rendezvous with August at Drevazot. I think my stick's getting stick drift slowly. My storage breaks, and then my controller starts to break again. My new one, too.
Go on, then.
Fuck me.
So Dravost is still standing.
Good.
For now, at least.
As it should be.
Would you like to see my wares?
Wait, really? You just have potions in this?
May we meet again?
Limited selection.
Clive!
I don't get what's
You're
with
here.
this Assassin's Creed I'm about to kill something
Mostly off to the north
approaching
still.
anything at all.
I spoke to Doris' scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought.
Music.
Swarms of them out there.
It's a
Got
little
old Snotty to be
overused.
ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we
For
need
missions, at
it. Enough
least.
for the villagers to
like all
barricade
these side
themselves
missions.
inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back.
But what if I wanted to go that way?
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the
damn.
savior of Dravost would turn out to
Turn
be
out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw.
Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Damn it. You followed.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt
It
I
doesn't
had to.
sound like you spared
you
them,
had to do
considering
was
they
your
got
duty.
fucked.
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. short enough on time as it is.
Definitely shouldn't have.
Stu, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
They've got an old friends argument that will stick out for a long time, and they'll probably regret it in due time whenever one of them dies, and one of them has to go to the other's funeral.
Ready for the off then?
Instead of thinking about that, they're just gonna keep arguing.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Right you are.
Got my sword at hand.
Worth having one last word with the scouts.
Bird at constant
Don't want
whistle.
any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
Oh!
How close are they?
Okay, I thought they were like coming right behind
inside
me.
of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we
Speak
stay
of the
out in the
devil.
open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me?
Who knows
no
when
fighting
they'll
at all if you
attack?
can help it.
Then they
August's
attack.
right. I've
Every
seen
time.
what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there.
Don't worry, I got
Start working
it.
the gate as soon as I've left.
I've got your
Give as
finest
much time
work
as I
on my
can.
back.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate.
Yeah,
It
run.
won't come to that.
If they kill me, you should run.
You better be right.
You don't
Take
stand
good
a
care of
chance.
Gravroche till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Oh, one of the horned beast things got turned.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Come here, big and ugly. Stay back.
Nice try.
Nope. Parried. And die! I can't believe there's more. Well, there won't be for long, of course. Shit, I got stunned. Take that, you fucking scorpions. A fucking griffin? Fuck, it didn't even survive that. I didn't even have to use anything else.
Is that it? Apparently not.
Another one? What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god, is that a manticore? Look at its fucking swole ass arms.
Not getting past me.
Canyon Chimera. Jeez, this thing's built like a fucking roided out bull. Fuck, fuck. Who the fuck's making chimeras out here? Damn, this thing has a fuck ton of magic types, too. It's like the animal version of me.
Nice try.
Cast a spell from here. Close distance. A spam triangle. I feel like this really points out how easy it is to like transition what you do from the normal playstyle into this. Except they don't put the fucking fire spells and stuff in this game. Which I kind of like. Having all the choices between light magic and fire magic and stuff. I get that a lot of people weren't super into how complex the game was, but sometimes a barrier of entry is what makes a game into like a team game.
Too slow.
And that's not exactly a bad thing. You're not gonna find everybody playing like Monster Hunter anytime soon, and you're gonna lose people that enjoy the complexity of stuff too, if you don't fucking maintain it being cool as shit. But also, counterpoint, Final Fantasy X project. That thing's fucking skill tree was insane. Every time I was looking through it, I was like, alright, where am I going again on this fucking roadmap of a crazy hellhole? And I always be worried that I would like spin my points wrong at some point.
No, the question is, did I miss any?
But having multiple characters that you like learn that easily.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
It was cool still.
I slew as many as I could.
Yeah, I fucking destroyed a chimera,
As many
wherever
as
the
I
hell
could,
that
he says.
came
The
from.
old bleeding lot more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you
Okay.
worry.
Good.
Good. So you do know. More will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
How optimistic you are. You can't just call me over every single time.
Cid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread.
That sucks.
If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether flood
You shouldn't
springing up
if
all
the
over,
ether flood comes in.
It's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll
Yeah,
fortify
stay as
the
long
gates
as you
to the
can.
north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn,
It's also not
it's
easy to
twice
just
you've turned
move
up when
somewhere
Dravos
and
needed
make
you.
something.
So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Damn straight you shouldn't.
Too bloody
It's your
right you
home, man.
shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said
Probably would have been better.
It was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on.
Good.
Right, you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit.
Yeah, that's why it was a tradition to put the best
I wouldn't
at
send
the
my
top,
sons to war wearing the
always.
shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working.
It was the
honing
honor
my
of the,
skills, trying to lead by
you
example,
know,
but
blacksmith
no one sees
town.
the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoged what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer.
It is a kind offer, but
Kinder than I
he's
deserve. And I wish I could accept.
part of us now.
I'm needed elsewhere.
Yep.
There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
And our revolution
But
is
that doesn't
important.
mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
That's good.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to
I'm
let
sure
me
he's
in
got
the
spare
next time
time
I come
considering he just
calling, yeah?
walked over here.
Knowing him,
Fucking
he'd let you in anyway.
jeez, man.
Blackthorn. The master smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Yeah, it went really well, honestly. My
Cid,
opinion.
I've got something for you.
A present for him? Seal obtained. You accepted the cracked anvil.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift.
Oh,
Designs
what?
for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. but the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
They
Have
aren't?
you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? Hmm? A certain ring? I knew I would surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
Maybe that's what you needed. 2 blacksmiths instead.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome.
I don't mind.
As long as he can keep our secret.
Yeah.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
If he tells anyone of our hideaway, I will burn this place to the fucking ground. And inhabit its cindering corpse.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would
Show
have
me
been
what it
possible
is.
without your help.
It's an engraved sword, so it'll look cool as shit.
You remember
and
Camille?
it's her purpose,
We'll be
so
using his
magical.
work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge.
Yeah.
And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk to the thing's finished, yeah?
These two remind me of the two, like,
I'm ready
dwarves
if you
from,
are.
To the bellows it is then.
what's it called? Yeah, God of War. They remind me of them. Though not as tragic a tale.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Ooh.
The sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust
fucking
you'll take
cool
good care of it.
looking.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
I'll use it until eventually I outmatch it again.
Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravozd.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay, so that's why I didn't have to, like, get the stuff to craft it, because there's still something more than this, probably.
Who fancies raising a cup to
Sick.
friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Götter Dumerung and Ragnarok. Recipe unlocked. Götter Dumerung. I've never heard of that name before. I wonder what it stands for. What the fuck does this need in it? Why didn't you tell me the recipe ingredients?
So, what'll it be?
Ouroboros. Still needs Stone Tongue and Orichalcum. Okay, there it is. So it needs Ragnarok itself. It needs Orichalcum. 3 Orichalcum. And 2 other ingredients that I'll get from quests in some sort. Dark Steel and Primitive Battlehorn.
Anything else?
Yes, why isn't Ragnarok equipped? That's what else. Fuck yeah, it is stronger. Ah, that's such a cool sword. And it's not as weird as the other one.
The stews.
Alright, there's still 2 more missions out in the world, and then I can continue on into the main mission. Or I can go and try and rematch that fucking dragon again.
Everything's back the way it was.
Take that, you naughty...
No one's here to decide for me, so I'll just pick myself. I'm thinking I'm gonna continue the mission, because I want to get into that fucking room and get that green thing in there.
Since we brought everyone together...
Since we?
All is absolutely
He likes
wonderful.
to give so much
Conrad
credit.
and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child.
Lord of
and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that
I don't like
ministers
our mayor.
you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces,
But hey, governmental forces
maybe a
are
rather
needed,
worrying
blah,
one
blah,
just over the
blah.
horizon.
People with too much
May
power.
there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws. And they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills.
That's
Our
not a
best
good
hope
solution.
is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
You know I'm a terrible actor. Why are you asking for this? Sure, I'll help.
I refuse. Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul.
I like that he's
Reminds me
honest
of
though,
you.
and he gave him tips.
I'll go and speak with him.
Whatever he did fuck up acting. Alright, let's go there. I think I should get all of these side quests done today.
Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
And then I can focus on like main missions tomorrow.
Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Hello, Victor.
Ah,
if you understand that,
I thought
you
you'd
have
have
watched
returned
a
to
good
Cosnes
anime.
by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Alright, I got it, man. Bandit camps ain't nothing.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them. They'll be no match for us.
No, that's a bad idea. Scatter your enemy's forces before they can even fucking think that they had a chance. If they're smart, they should be assuming that we do as much, and they should gather their forces quicker than we could ever think. And before we ever notice. But they didn't. They fucked up.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Hello, gentlemen. I would like to ask you a few questions about our Lord and Savior. Fucking balls of fire.
Take his head off.
Shit, steering that thing is so hard. Stay the fuck down. Did I see someone just heal them? Stop that. Sit. Three birds with one fiery charge. Get the fuck out of here! I wonder why I haven't found any other trials. I've only found the Earth one.
I better let Victor know.
Cid, where are you?
Oh, I just got done with these fuckers over here. Any more you need me to take out?
Didn't pose you any trouble.
Yeah, they're not that hard.
But that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
Yeah, you should have a horn to call me.
The whole town's in uproar.
Why?
They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
So what?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is.
He's a
bearer?
bearer?
He's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice.
Yeah.
Still,
I'm glad you have the sentiment to understand that.
To them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
Well, they should believe in him being a leader and understand that he shouldn't have been a slave. And that if he was, their lives would have been fucked.
All the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
You know? It's like good perspective right there. Instead of, oh, how dare you lie to us? We should enslave you. Are you stupid? Are all of you stupid?
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit
I
to
didn't
keep
even
a
know he
crystal
was
close
fucking
at hand for just such an occasion. And when that
doing
occasion arose,
I forgot
to
reach
reach for it. Well, It was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Oh, so you'd rather your entire fucking town be fucking destroyed by bandits?
We need to do something.
I'll just leave. I'm a bearer.
Convince the people not to let
I'll leave with them.
them.
Let your bandits take your
Convince
fucking
them that nothing
country
has
over.
changed, that their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's not hard.
We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the town.
Someone who's better at words than
I'm
me should do
born
it,
and
though.
bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
It's pretty stupid that people would
Stay here with the
assume
children.
that he's a bad
Can't
leader
promise
just for
anything, but
lying like that.
We'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Any other leader you have will also be lying to you through their teeth.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
God, fucking racists. I'm surprised bearers didn't turn against you assholes and just shoot you in the face. They literally hold magic at their fingertips.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
Oh, all
never
untrue.
be man now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what
Oh,
of his wares?
so you're racist too.
Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he
You think just because he was a bearer, he'd laugh behind your back?
He cannot be trusted.
He cared for his
So
country.
what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
I'm so glad that you two would rather tear each other apart again,
Townsfolk have
instead of
made
be
their minds
united
up.
by a good
There was
mayor.
nothing I could do.
Nor I.
I'll take him. Fuck
Conrad
him.
and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
I'm so harsh, though.
Why the hell?
Yes, I need to travel to Lubor. He's right here, guys. Come on.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
Copy-pasted
There's still
programming.
hope. But
You would like to fast travel to him, right? Most times,
But
yes. But come on.
Perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around.
Yeah,
Talk
everyone
some
comes around
sense
to
into them
something
in
at
the
some
end,
point.
You'll see.
It's just how slow their
you won't.
minds change.
And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor,
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right.
That's so disrespectful,
no matter
killing a
what others might
blacksmith with
think
their
of
own
me.
blade. Bite the
And
hand
now,
that makes your sword.
I know
Come
what that
on.
is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them.
Damn, you
I'll
care
need
so
to
much
make
about
a
these assholes.
Suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little
How do they
ones,
assume I
it is
cast
for the best
fireballs
that I
and
go.
shit?
Not only for the town, but
You know
for
what I
you,
mean? Like,
too.
fuck.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
No.
Not take it, Victor.
They won't.
It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Victor, don't be like that.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Yeah, are you sure?
Of those available to me,
They
I
need you here.
believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right there.
I don't need
I
it.
have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do.
I'll take your blades.
I'll bear it in mind.
These people don't deserve
Thank you.
them. Magic ash and a meteorite. Yes. How useful.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to go with him.
I don't think he's gonna allow you to go with him. All things considered, from what he said. There's still this place sealed off. Titan's Wake. There we go. To Tabor. For our last side mission. Also to check this
Here,
merchant.
take a look at my wares.
Sweet. I love when they only have one fucking disc. But I always forget because
Go safely.
there's so many of these guys around.
I feel like I've fleshed 100 skins today.
How have we automated fucking leather making? I haven't looked into that. Or have we? Are there still people just tanning hides? I know there are, because I've seen, like, tanners. But
Lord
are
Rossi,
all of them that way?
Is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour
Yes, we
ruins
have
in
automated it.
every
Okay,
corner
good.
of the realm for traces of
Ugh.
Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's
Indeed.
thalls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you
Oh,
to
they
observe
are.
some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here.
Sick.
Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Alright.
Alright.
Literally.
I'll go and meet with them.
Yeah, let's go check these guys out.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Encyclopedia of Velocithian Fabulosity. Alright.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another Lost Wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk.
They've got a whole Assassin's
If any
Creed
should reveal
Hidden
themselves
Order
to
thing
you,
going on.
I beg you keep
I
their
love
true
it.
identity secret.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Oh? Just to cut some slight distance out. And because I'll be right outside the town. Which will let me do this.
Let's go.
Will they let me through? I would like to... You know, just because because I said that this is a fucking place that's locked off, it would be good to be able to explore.
You deserve a rest.
You thought. Time to cook this kitty. Sorry, I just want to farm more. I'm still not high enough levels to do what I must. So every once in a while I'm gonna like see those larger animals that I can fight that I know give decent amount of XP. Because they're hard fights and not fucking just destroy them.
Thanks, Cal.
Yeah, this place is locked off. How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to pop open this gate? fast travel into it? Wait. Oh.
Come on.
Maybe this path will lead into like the back of it. I don't fucking care about you birds. Yes, because there's not these fucking ogres here anymore.
Straight home now. Too slow.
Yeah, I get fucking married, Heligaroo. That'll finish it.
Good girl.
Yeah, yeah. Big bird. Love my big bird. Yes, this will actually lead to it. Okay, so there's a weird swooping thing here. There's also a thing off to the right. I'm gonna go around here. It's not a shortcut, but I want to see. Ah, so it's a little goblin nest. Oh, this is the airship they were talking about?
This might take a while.
Ooh, there's something else. Defend this, motherfucker! Stop that shit.
Nice try.
Yeah, you couldn't make it stop. This will kill it. Yeah. Whew. Okay, what's this thing? A ring. Oh, it's like a chest. Okay, that's cool. I've never had one of those chests.
Enough of you out there.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with you guys. Fuck up. this is one precarious bridge. If only I could throw them off cliffs. They'd be so fucked dropping into that ether. Speaking of, there's like a whole ether flood thing down here. Oh, I made it.
Straight home now.
Let me in! No! Oh shit, this place looks abandoned. Who attacked them? Fuck.
You'll pay for this. May still be survivors.
Nah, you ain't doing jack shit, buddy.
Stay down.
Get the fuck out of my way. I have to find anyone who survived. I came here to look at their cool work, not to see them dead. Whoa.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
Break it. From behind. It's because it tilts down. It gives you a really good opening on it. Doesn't matter if anything else approaches. I'm gonna keep attacking this fucker. It's so cool that he's golden though. No! Oh, did I lose all the fucking shit I picked up? Come on. Is that a scarecrow? Ooh. I hope I didn't. I'm gonna check. Oh, I did. That sucks. Whoa, this is the first time I've loaded from an autosave also. Alright, time to go out swinging.
Say it's their leader. Too slow. Too slow.
damn it, it hit me. Point blank laser beam to your fucking face, bitch. Hopefully that'll hit something in the background. Fuck yeah, what a cool finisher too. It lets you see like the shape of that flame sword whenever you do like the lunge in that berserker form, and it's got actually a way cooler shape than I was thinking it was. I thought it was just two jets.
Should have stayed in the past.
Yeah, fuck.
These must be Cyril's colleagues.
Yeah, fuck.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Oh, good. Few of you are still alive.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not?
Clearly there are people of the
Order. We are
Order.
archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the
Hey,
echoes
a chest.
appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would.
He knows they would.
gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That
It's
is
good I
most
came
kind.
instead of him.
Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey...
Yeah.
I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings.
They care too little about their lives. Like, truly.
Let us
fuck.
continue then. There is a taking
Hey, some potions. Gotta check these buildings too. Okay, I think that's everything then. They should have fucking hid. I mean, they don't look like fighters. So I don't think even if they fought with their brothers that they would have, you know, beaten them. But still.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
They should have tried to survive as much as they could.
Collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every
was
Undying
their
devotes
choice.
his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
If
Lord,
death is avoidable.
I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort.
Yeah, that would be way better.
Duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please.
That's a good perspective on it, too.
For all our sakes.
Fuck.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Yeah, but they do need an escort of some sort. But I don't know if they have anyone for that. You know? Reduce Ice Age cooldown time by 1.5 seconds. Alright. And it looks like with that, I've cleared out the map. And I've acquired a new destination I can go to over here. I'd also like to check the map to see if there's anything like side shooting that I haven't seen yet still. Or have I actually finally seen everything at this place? For the most part, at least. Maybe I'm missing something, like in one of these areas, but I don't think I've missed a part of the map. I don't know where that last legendary enemy could be, and I'm probably gonna have to farm at some point. But it's been 2 hours, and I think that finishing that final side mission is a good place to end it. But I'm gonna fast travel back to the fucking hideaway, and we'll continue this tomorrow. Because I still have to fucking do stuff. And you need to do stuff too, whoever's watching. Make sure to eat your lunch or go get a drink or something. And have a lovely day. I'll be seeing you in the next video.